Should I pick up?
I'm looking forward to your speech.
Okay. So, of those of you who have been born and raised in California, how many of you have traveled outside, far away from California? Today I will show you. Today I will show you how many cool and touristic locations there are throughout the U.S. that have exciting things to learn about. As someone who has been born and raised here, I haven't really ventured outside of California except for the bordering parts of Arizona, which I traveled to go to Mexico to visit my family. And so the three main places I want to go when I travel throughout the U.S. are the Four Corners Monument, Mount Rushmore, and the White House. So the Four Corners Monument is a location that is full of novelty factor to it. I want to go there because it's full of hype. It sounds cool because it's the only place that you can go. You can be at 4 states at one time. And the good thing about that is that you can take a lot of pics. You're like, hey, I'm over here. I'm over here at one time. I'm over here at the other. And so I think that's really cool about that. Another factor is that it's owned by the Navajo Nation. So you could learn more about the indigenous peoples in those states like Utah, New Mexico, Nevada, and I forget the other state. And they sell food and they sell like jewelry that are Native American produced. And now that I talked about the novelty factor about the Four Corners Monument, I will explain the historical appeal to the Mount Rushmore. So the Mount Rushmore is full of it's full of American history that's vital to like things that happen in our country. It was modeled after the four most important presidents, I would say. So you have Washington for the independence for the Revolutionary War. You have Thomas Jefferson for the purchase of the Louisiana land that allowed for the westward expansion. You have Lincoln for the abolition of the slaves and for reunifying the country. And then you have Roosevelt for ending the Great Depression and being involved in World War II at the time. And now that I talked about the Mount Rushmore, I will explain about the current political importance about the White House. So the reason why I wanted to go to the White House is because it's where the president does all his executive decisions and sends his vetoes and stuff. And it's also really important to American history because it was burned down one time in 1812, and it's part of like the main founding of the nation. And so now that I talked about that, in conclusion, I've discussed the novelty factors of the Four Corners. I would talk about the historical importance of Mount Rushmore, and I discussed the current political importance of the White House.